Albert Camus was not your typical philosopher. He was born in 1913 in French-ruled Algeria to a poor family in a world already divided by inequality. He wasn't a man of ivory towers. He was a journalist, a novelist, and a lover of the everyday moments that made life beautiful. Camus believed that even in a broken world, there was something sacred in being alive, in noticing the sunlight, the laughter, and the struggle itself. Camus said that the central question of philosophy was simple. If life has no meaning, should we still live? He called this conflict between our need for purpose and the universe's silence the absurd. But he didn't see absurdity as hopelessness. To him, it was a challenge, an invitation to rebel, to live fully, even without answers. In the myth of Sisyphus, Camus retells the Greek story of a man condemned by the gods to roll a boulder up a mountain for eternity. Each time he nears the top, the rock rolls back down. It's a perfect image of absurdity, endless effort, and no reward. But Camus ends the story with one surprising line. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. Because, he says, Sisyphus finds meaning not in the goal, but in the struggle itself, in the act of pushing the stone. That choice to keep going, to create, to love, to care, is what makes us human. Today, our boulder looks a little bit different. It's a growing shadow of artificial intelligence, or at least one of them. Tools that can write, paint, and compose faster than any human ever could. For many young artists and students, this feels like a new kind of absurdity. What's the point of creating when a machine can do it better? Camus would have recognized this feeling, the quiet despair of being replaced by something that doesn't feel real, or dream, or doubt, but he would also remind us that the value of art was never about perfection. It was about defiance. When we draw, write, or build something by hand, we're not making a product. We're making a statement. I exist. I think. I care. To Camus, that act of creation is rebellion itself. It's Sisyphus pushing his stone, knowing it will fall, but find joy in the effort anyways. So what would Camus tell us about AI? Probably that, use it if it helps, but never let it define you. Act with honesty. Create with passion. Because machines may imitate beauty, but only humans can feel it. Camus's ethics were grounded in compassion and truth. During World War II, he risked his life publishing Combat, a newspaper of resistance. He wrote that in a world full of lies, telling the truth is the most revolutionary act. His philosophy of rebellion wasn't about destruction. It was about defending human dignity, choosing kindness, and living with the integrity even when the world feels absurd. Albert Camus believed that the world will always test our hope, but he also believed that we can still choose to live beautifully, to keep pushing our stone, even when it feels heavy. So maybe the question isn't whether machines will replace us. Maybe it's whether we'll keep choosing to be human, to care, to create, to dream anyway. Because even in the face of absurdity, Camus reminds us, in the midst of winter, I found there was within me an invincible summer. And maybe that's the point, that no matter how mechanical or uncertain the future becomes, as long as we can still create, love, and hope, the human story isn't over.
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. You got a dream, you got to protect it.
about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.